Hi, I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network. You're watching a video press release, and with me today, I've got Craig Pollack from SocialSurvey, and I got Dave Savage from Mortgage Coach. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be here. Fired up.
We're excited.
Listen, I'm excited to have you guys here talk about your new partnership. Listen, we're talking a little bit before we went live here today, and I've always felt like this, Mortgage Coach did a lot of the work to kind of create this, a perfect customer experience. Using the tools you have, using the total cost analysis, and then SocialSurvey comes along and allows you to measure this. So I'm just curious. Have you guys, and I know you have, so can you talk a little bit about the data, showing actually the correlation between use of Mortgage Coach and total cost analysis and higher SocialSurvey ratings?
Yeah, I'll take the first run at that. And, every year we measure how many of the top producers in America use Mortgage Coach. And we look at all the different, top 1%, top 200. We look at it, just anybody doing over 100 loans a year. They're killing it. And we were proud to say that every time we look at one of those lists, 34% or more of those mortgage professionals use Mortgage Coach. And so there's always been this evidence of you deliver a total cost analysis to a family, you're going to close more loans. And Craig, I'll let you tell your version, and then I'll tie it together with Mortgage Coach and SocialSurvey.
Sure. So we just announced our top 250 loan officers in the whole country based on customer satisfaction.
Yeah.
That's a field of 30,000 loan officers, and we whittled it down to the top 250. I gave the list over to the Mortgage Coach team, and they then cross-referenced it with their power users, and it's like 72 individuals on the top 250. So when you think about it, that's a high correlation. And remember, we're talking about volume as well as quality. Right? Because it's one thing if you just want to slash and burn and do 200 loans in a year, but never get a repeat customer.
Yeah.
Right? You've got some marketing machine. But here we're talking about people who are building their business by doing great deals, great loans, and getting customers to come back time and time again.
Yeah, and I've always found that, good is the biggest enemy of great. And the most successful loan officers deliver a great experience to every consumer. That's why they close more loans. That's why they get more 5-star reviews. And just to kind of put a picture around it so you guys even know what this is, this is the Mortgage Coach, total cost analysis, picture of a loan officer, company brand, showing the monthly payment over time so that we know that when people know their options and they're clear on it, they give better reviews. But with a Mortgage Coach report, it not only shows monthly payment over time, it shows savings of 2 different options over time. And again, when you provide an uncommon level of transparency, you're going to get better reviews. You're going to get better conversion. And boom, this is it. All within this amazing educational borrower experience, now a loan officer can display their awesome reviews. So, just putting a picture to what we've done here, we've put amazing borrower education, and we put the SocialSurvey top reviews all in one digital experience. So pretty cool. We're pumped about it.
Yeah, to add on to what Dave said, the total cost analysis is a great way for a loan officer to differentiate himself or herself from online, where you're not getting a lot of great advice, or other people in the marketplace who are just about the rate. Like, I can beat that rate or whatever. So if you're trying to prove to a customer that you are the smartest guy in town when it comes to mortgages, don't you also want a little bit of that social proof right there? And that's really the whole idea. It was such a no-brainer that it's hard to believe that it took us this long to do it. But,
right.
But now that it's together, it just makes a lot of sense. You want to put together an overwhelming case that Mr. and Mrs. Home Buyer should do business with you. You should be doing total cost analyses. You should have all of your reviews and testimonials right there for them to see. And boom, case closed.
Yeah, there's no question. I mean, the synergies between your two companies. When I remember, being at a conference and you guys both talking about each other, independently, speaking fondly about each other's service and products. It just made all the sense in the world that you guys will do some kind of partnership like this to have actually the ability to create this great customer experience and to measure it and to let's call it what it is. Boast about the results and the rankings of actually the experience that the customers are having by having tools like this, the total cost analysis. This is how you compete. This is actually how you will compete against any kind of online lenders or people that are just out there just trying to hit numbers. Have actually a great customer experience like this. This is fantastic. So what does the future hold? Is there actually other things that you guys could be working on together, just to kind of help your originators, your top producers grow and go even further?
Well, I could spend a lot of time on the roadmap, but for me right now, I am laser focused on helping our partners, generate not only production, because not all production is profitable, but profitable production. So, we've rolled out a new piece of technology, and I think, my head is down on let's train our mutual clients to make sure that amazing experience is delivered in a really effective way. So I would just say, when you think of Mortgage Coach, think of technology, community, and sales training. And we're really dedicated to making sure they use this technology in a way that drives profits and production.
Fantastic. Yeah, listen. One of the things I love about Dave, what you do, you share a lot of information from all these people that are having success using Mortgage Coach. But it's not just always about Mortgage Coach. Just letting people know what they can do to step up their game. Obviously, the total cost analysis is a big piece of that. Craig, any big things coming up from you guys actually that we should just keep aware of in the future?
Well, I mean, we have been growing like crazy, adding clients. Our team is getting bigger. We've got some great new developers, and they are nose to the grindstone on some new features. I don't want to spill the beans too early on those new features, but the thing about it is we are totally focused on the mortgage, real estate, insurance industries. We understand those industries better than anybody. Yeah. And all we want to do is keep making our tool better and better. Sometimes we talk to people who are like, oh yeah, we built a survey system, or we're using SurveyMonkey. Well, guess what? That survey that you do today is the exact same one you're going to do in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years. It's the same one you did 5 years ago. Our product keeps evolving and improving and getting better every single quarter. And so there are some new exciting things coming out, but I can't spill the beans too early.
Yeah, well, listen, one of the things that I love about your company, the way it's set up, if you participate in your events, your WOW Summit, a lot of the beans is spilled right there because the beans is cooked by all your users. I mean, that was one of the things I thought was phenomenal about you guys as an organization. Your roadmap isn't something that you guys are sitting actually, in closed doors saying, hey, we should do this for our clients, but you're actually saying, how about we listen to what they're saying, listen to what they need. So fantastic, guys. Anything else that you wanted to want to tell actually our audience before we close this out?
Well, if you want to know more on Mortgage Coach, go to our website. If you wanna instead of watching Netflix and entertain yourself, subscribe to our YouTube channel and join our Facebook group. So just connect with us. We want to help you guys drive profits and production.
Yeah, and just listen to as a testimonial to that Facebook group. Whether you don't even need to be a Mortgage Coach user actually to use that Facebook group. Lots of unbelievable information. Top originators sharing ideas. So definitely join that. What about you, Craig? Anything else you want to say in closing?
I got to compliment Dave. First of all, he has put together a great community, and like you said, it's a great place to go and learn. You don't have to be a Mortgage Coach customer to get value out of it. I think you'd be crazy not to use Mortgage Coach, but you can get a lot of value out of his community. We actually have built our own community. Emma Monroe, who works for us, who is a certified Facebook expert, she does a weekly Facebook Live, Emma M. And just go to our Facebook group, our community called Social Survey Community. And if you can't find it, email us at getstarted@socialsurvey.com, and we'll point you in the direction of our community and our weekly show.
Yeah, you guys are doing a great job of creating media that just gives back and adds value. So kudos to you and the whole team over there, Craig.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Andrew Berman from the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.